Kick on my stream here. Hopefully you shouldn't have any problems, although it's pouring here. I mean, absolutely pouring.
Not pouring here, but it has been raining.
Yeah, King Kai, thanks. Thanks.
Yeah, do you think any of us should be concerned that there's kind of a murderous man in charge of...
Hey, I'm just saying, I did my best to try and build an alliance against King Kai, and everybody shot me down. So
I don't think I've seen you yet.
now you're on your own.
You and King Kai haven't met like half the time.
It's been a while.
Give me like 5 or 10 turns to build an army, and then ask again.
If I had 5 or 10 turns, that might be possible.
You can come and retreat to Denmark.
Would she like the hope? Oh no, it seems on King Kai's turn. The internet is throttled. How terrible.
I actually did try to edit the save, not to give me more resources, but I was going to put a settler all the way down in like the bottom corner of like the icy depths, just so I could keep playing. And then I was also going to put a entire platoon of panzers just outside of his capital. But it did not work. I did everything I could, and I spent way more time than I probably should have on figuring out what was going on with that. Alright, let's see.
What was I doing last?
I don't remember what I'm doing.
Yeah, exactly. Now I gotta look. I know I'm at war.
I barely know this game to begin with, so...
I just need to know that if I don't turn down the music, that all it's going to do is censor my my VOD. So
Hold on.
alright, let's take a look at what's going on up here. Red Lobster has fallen to the evil hands of King Kai. Kabul is going to be renamed to Kebab. Makes sense.
You can come down here with me. I mean, you can tell all my cities, there's nothing here. Nobody will find you. Come to Copenhagen.
Copenhagen. Nice.
Let's see, West City producing Coliseum. That seems like a happiness thing. Yeah, okay. I was considering that happiness.
Happiness is at 0. I've done worse.
Yeah, mine too. It's terrible. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to build up an army fast enough to do anything about it.
I was conversing with Babel earlier. Your off time is at 11:30, and I'm just gonna wait and see if that actually happens.
It will.
The hard cutoff time so far has always been ignored.
It definitely will this time. Probably.
Still loading in. Who?
Oh, I hadn't finished my turn, so... I mean, it's letting me take my turn. And King Kai and I are at war, so it's making us take turns.
It's like Mr. Fantasy Costco is still
I don't have a choice here.
humdrumming.
Okay.
So how's everybody doing?
Yeah, been a little while since we all got together.
I barely knew what I was doing before. I don't know what I'm doing now.
Okay, so in other words, it's not any worse than it was before. Good.
I can't even remember if I had a goal last time or not. I'm gonna go with not. That sounds like me.
That does sound like you.
I feel like our current goal should be to like murder France just out of...
Wait, there's like a common goal. King Kai has a goal. It's to murder me. Yeah, it says waiting for players, the Shoshone and Egypt. Well, King Kai's turn's probably going on now, since we have to take turns back and forth.
I mean, I'm right next to France, but I have no army.
Doesn't take that long to get one together.
Actually, I think I have some trade agreements with France right now.
I'm no longer able to change production or orders or things.
Spy not with us in chat today.
He's not. Speaking of wizards, I really want to do Neverwinter Nights 2. I really want to do Neverwinter Nights 2. It was so good.
I got past, like, I think, like, the first little area of Chapter 1, like, literally just got off the farm or whatever the hell you live on, and my game never was able to play past that. It crashed magnificently.
Do you have an updated rig since then?
I have no idea what that means.
How's your computer? Has it changed since then?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well then I can probably handle it. That game is like, something like, what, 15 years old now or something like that?
Aren't you telling me that even, like, modern computers have trouble with it, though?
No, not modern computers. It was probably whenever you heard me say that it was modern computers.
No, it was like a month or two ago.
Modern is relative, he's right.
Well, so I still play most of my games on, like, the lowest graphical settings, so...
Oh, I don't blame you. I mean, that's just keeps things going. But yeah, picking up a, I don't know, $75 graphics card anymore, you should be able to run Neverwinter Nights 2 on most of the settings.
So are we
pretty well.
here?
Yeah, who's
Turn by turn is
Bunny Slayer.
Oh, it'll go turn by turn for King Kai and I, but it says that Babel's turn is still active.
Babel.
Still waiting for players.
Oh no, we're petrified. Yeah, it still says Egypt is.
Yeah, I mean, to me it looks like everybody's finished.
Oh, lovely.
Mine only shows David not being finished, but he said he can't move, so...
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bop.
Should I leave and come back?
Oh no, what a sacrifice.
I know, seriously. Way to sacrifice, King Kai. Nice. Nice.
I won't kill you for one turn if it means I still get to...
I'll slap you in the mouth with Neil Diamond.
Well, what I'm gonna do... Yeah, I'm okay doing that. Is anybody so married to their civilization?
I have no strong feelings one way or another.
Let me ask.
Play games.
I'm not really married to this game, so...
I'm married to someone else. But this time I'm gonna be a random civilization other than Japan, I think.
Yeah, I am, I will pick Venice, actually, as my, I love the idea. South City is no match for my meat. I got a small army.
Can we just do, like, all random? And you just get what you get?
Yeah, let's get... Alright, let's back out and I'll create a new one, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds like that is generally the consensus here. I'll create something. Standard, host game, private game.
So real quick, Quest for Glory related.
We gotta actually practice, don't we?
Well, so I've been practicing every category except what we're running.
Yeah, I saw you've been going nuts on the like destroying the the speedrun.com.
I'm most proud of what I did to Quest for Glory 1 AGA.
Oh yeah, you've done some amazing stuff on that.
But after I did do some practice, and I think EGA and BGA versions of Quest for Glory 1 are going to be similar speeds. So it's only Quest for Glory 2 where the EGA version is slower.
You said QFG2 is going to be the slower one, right?
Yeah.
That's what I figured. And I don't think it's going to be drastically slower. That's my...
What are you guys practicing for? I haven't heard any news on the Quest for Glory prep from you, Paul.
Questing for Glory has...
Oh, that's right. You did say something about
we are the finale for it.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
which is kind of cool.
And we're doing original versus remake.
Yes, which, I mean, it's kind of cool. I really like this idea. Alright, let's see. We got Casimir as our guy. Hold on one second.
Down stacking.
Yeah, exactly. No, there's a lot of things that are kind of undone so far. Like, we haven't really had the opportunity to really show off. Okay, hold on. This, hold on. The Poland icon doesn't make sense anymore.
I really wish I could turn down that. Ugh.
We'll put some purple background in for my... That's silhouette. What's going on? There it is. Okay.
I want to point out you still have your hybrid game move status thing in your...
I do? Where's that?
That's what it says on mine.
Hybrid.
Hey, hold on.
I don't...
We're doing random leaders, right?
Oh, I was just picking a different one. I figured I'd pick the one that nobody would want anyway, so... so what are we doing? Simultaneous for our turn mode.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
there we go. If we want to do random leaders, we could do random leaders. I'm not really...
But Top Gun, yeah, because Babel said random leaders, so I thought...
Don't care
can
either
we,
way.
Can we have, like, a bigger world and then beat up onto the AIs? I really want to pick a fight with people weaker than myself.
And more
We can all
AIs.
surround France.
Hey, I'm cool with that, actually. So let's switch it to that. We will have...
Remind Bonaparte of his place.
AI.
But Babel, some civs need barbarians in order to...
Oh, yeah, that's right. We said no barbarians, right?
Yes, please.
I guess, yeah.
Alright.
Get rid of one AI.
Yeah,
Get rid of one AI so it doesn't lag too bad. So we just have 2 random AIs, because if there's 3, I think 9 is max. Just, I don't know, but...
Alright, give me a second. Let me see how I can...
Because there is a supported number amount of players, and if there's 10, that might be a little laggy. Actually, it'll probably be fine, who cares?
God, watch me get freaking Venice or something.
I think we're going to be okay. I can't necessarily switch it too much. I could switch it back to 8 players, but that still only gives us 1 AI. There's no 9-player option, which is really... Oh, I could close it off. I don't know why I didn't think about that. I don't know why I didn't think... Maybe that was the obvious choice there, so... Okay.
Because you are a fool.
I have a call to get back to, but...
Cool, go for it. Alright. Hey, look, my civilization survived. I knew I'd end up with him. For some reason, I just knew.
Mayan Empire.
Ethiopia.
Ooh, nice.
I can't pronounce the name of the...
I'm the Mayan Empire.
Oh, then you and I are like best friends.
I'm Siamese, apparently. I'm a cat empire.
Oh, you're Siam. Huh.
Speaking of cats, Sandy snoring in the background. And it's adorable.
Okay. It's thinking.
It is considering.
There we go. Ashtalon is going to be named Taco Town.
Taco Town?
Taco Town.
Town.
Taco Town. Oh,
It said that you got dropped, Aaron. What
I was
happened?
gonna say, yeah, it's just frozen for me. I can't even hit the menu or anything.
All right, join
she
back
was
in.
frozen today.
I will as soon as I can.
That was a heck of a reference there, David. That was what was it? Suburban Commando, right?
Yeah.
Wow, that takes me back. Luckily, it's the beginning of the game, so it shouldn't take you long to get back in. And, I mean, other than the fact that the game takes a long time to load. So. All right.
Okay, there we go.
Should I wait?
You are the last remaining human player in the game. What the crap?
That's because it kicked you. You'll have to quit out and then come back in. Or not quit out, just go back to the main menu and then try to rejoin.
Did it not actually put any AIs in?
Doesn't look like it did. And it...
Alright, city state, so I'm gonna beat him up.
How do I rejoin exactly? Because I see standard, hot seat, pit boss.
Let's see.
Thank you. I gotta exit out and let it load. This game is horrible.
This game is a little rough on the multiplayer front. I mean, it's a...
Where's the,
We keep picking games that that aren't great for multiplayer somehow.
Hey, Neverwinter was pretty much designed for multiplayer.
Except it was horrible at it.
Well, no. The campaigns that were designed for it were a little different.
I mean, you spent half that the whole thing saying how it was not really built that well for multiplayer.
No. The campaign was not built well for multiplayer. The game itself was built very well for multiplayer. It was designed with multiplayer in mind. Just not the campaigns that we were playing. The official campaigns were not.
Yeah. Alright, here we go again.
Oh,
I'm just like looking at King Kai's chat in the upper right corner. That may as well be in...
okay. It's saying that Megafrost and Babel on my screen are not... are still waiting to change. Okay. Babel hasn't taken a start yet. Okay.
yeah, I haven't clicked because I'm waiting for missing no.
Oh, you're way nicer. Missing no.
Careful. If you,
Making the
if you
telephone
wait
while
for
I'm waiting.
missing no, they might corrupt the game.
That
The
was,
missing no was a pretty harmless glitch, if I recall. It was some of the others you had to watch out for.
It was harmless except for when it happened to destroy your save file. Because it could occasionally do that.
I thought that was a different one. I thought that was M.
I'm pretty sure they both did. I think it was just uncommon for missing.
Yeah. I
No.
never encountered missing no myself, so.
I did. I remember finding them. There was no guide involved. I just... all of a
Just
sudden,
walked
I'm like, what is that thing? And it was exactly where you thought you would find him. It was right in that spot on the shore of, what was it, Volcano Land or whatever that place was called, Cinnabar Island.
Cinnabar, yeah. Cinnabar, Cinnamon.
Oh, okay, cool. Missing nose here.
Making a snack while I wait. I keep snack supplies at my desk, because I'm cool.
It just applies to everyone.
It's also because I basically live down here. Although not literally.
Sweet, connected. I clicked next turn.
Okay, cool.
Yay, I live.
I live again.
Oh, look, the turns they went. That's so exciting. And by the way, I
keep,
turned
like,
on.
accidentally hitting a button
Wow.
that makes me not.
I have a lot of salt here.
Oh yeah, I turned on resources to abundant, so you should get some good stuff.
Oh, I am rolling in sodium chloride.
So I did turn on quick movement also.
What's that?
It makes me move quick.
Yeah, it makes your units snap to the place where they're supposed to be, or where they're moving.
I was wondering why that didn't take ages.
Let's see here. Oh, next turn. Yep, exactly like the turn before it. I'm just going to hit next.
I'm just sending my little warrior troops around to make me less of a single red dot in the middle of nothing.
There should be no barbarians. I hit no on barbarians. Babel, are you seeing barbarians? Although I've turned off barbarians on other games, and I have noticed that AI civs, for some reason, every once in a while will have a barbarian, like, running around in them.
Oh, that's just silly. So, since I'm not Danish anymore, allow me to announce the proud city of Ethiopenhagen.
Ethiopenhagen.
Do you mean Ethiopenhagen?
It would have been too many puns in one.
Well, I'm the Mayan Empire, so my capital is Miles Edgewood.
Ooh!
What?
I got the
If you lose
reference.
a war, you'll have to commit suicide.
I completely caught the reference.
I get the reference. Why for the Mayan?
Because
Well,
Maya,
you know-
from the game. She's one of the characters. She's been in it since
Get out of my house.
Phoenix Wright 1.
Alright.
Maybe I should have named the capital Burgers.
Maya.
What?
If you lose a trade agreement, will you have to, like, announce a statement that you choose?
No, but if you want to denounce any player, you do have to verbalize it on the stream. So you have to let them know just how much you hate them. So.
Just how much I object to everything they do.
Yes. It's
Hold
like
it.
it's like Festivus. You just have to let them know how much you disappoint them that year. How
I'm
disappointed.
kind of concerned. Like, I don't think I'd want to be in David's justice system. I feel like it would involve a lot of people throwing things at me in my defense.
Hello, Sandy.
Yeah, but it would be done so quickly. All right, who are we waiting
Be
on?
a prosecutor, because you almost always win.
I didn't do anything. I don't know why it's waiting on me.
The only time I wouldn't win is if I was actually guilty.
Okay, Sandy, you are like halfway in front of the screen. You're gonna have to move. Thank you.
Just so we're clear, I did also turn off the turn limit, so not that we were getting anywhere close to hitting it.
I discovered pottery.
Alright, let's see.
I'm a wizard, Harry.
Oh, you discovered pottery too? So did I, man. That makes us like Like, Earn Brothers, I don't know.
Wait,
So
what?
beautiful.
Ooh, I found Kilimanjaro. What do we got? This is one spot right here on my screen that for some reason my scout did not scout. It's just one little hex. It's driving me nuts.
There's probably like a ruin there.
Exactly.
Something amazing.
And King Kai will find me, and hunt me down and take my ruin.
Only if you take the pyramids.
Apparently, yes. Yeah, and or whatever else he happens to be building at that moment. Tundra everywhere.
Aha! You're left out in the cold.
Alright. Oh, Darby. Oh, Darby found me. Pretty good, man. No, it's that I don't stream that often, Darby, like, pretty much ever. Although, Questing for Glory, what's that start in, David? Is that like 6 days or so?
It's November 12th.
Is that when our run is, or is that when it starts?
Ours is on the 18th.
Okay. So, David, TKI, and I will be doing a demonstration / race of Quest for Glory, with EGA and VGA being done at that point, so. But yes, Darby, just in general, I don't stream, although I do see you on there quite a bit. I know you're with the Super Mario Brothers. What exact time? Well, we're the finale of that, but it'll be on RPG Limit Break, and if you... you might just be able to do a Google search for Questing for Glory and get the info. I don't have a link for it right now. I'm on the Discord, that's how I find it.
Speaking of events, do you mind terribly if I give a shout out to Spread Attack?
I don't mind.
So she's going to be doing...
Oh, hold on, let me mute you first, okay? Nah, that's messed up. Okay, go ahead. I'm just kidding.
Now, she's going to be doing Extra Life this weekend. She's going to be streaming for 24 straight hours for charity. So if anyone has time to, you don't even have to donate, just drop in, give her a hi, hello, and some support. She could really use it.
Oh, that's nice. 25
She's
hours.
really awesome.
Oof.
25 hours, yeah. And if you do donate, she's also got raffle tickets for a classic Nintendo controller crocheted blanket.
Crochet blanket. Classic
Okay,
control.
Actually, I was wrong. It starts Thursday next week, the 8th.
Okay, so it starts on the 8th. I think it was supposed to start... I think I know what you were thinking, because apparently they overbooked.
Yeah.
And they extended the length by, like, it was something like an extra, 100 hours of games or some crazy amount that they accidentally booked. So they just said, you know what, let's just roll with it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's see, it listed that Crow is streaming. Yeah, I think, did I see that right? Is Crow doing Secret of Mana for it, the remake or something?
Yes.
Yeah, just head down to the, if you're looking at the spreadsheet on the spreadsheet's a little strange. You go to the right side of the spreadsheet, and then you get, the entire rest of the days, and ours was at the bottom. Let's see.
And the scout, you will go automatic. Here we go.
Unless we got booted.
You got booted?
I said, it said, Darpy says he doesn't see our name on there. It's like, well, there's always the possibility that they said, you know what? Nah.
Nope. Denied.
Yeah, there's like, of all the games in Questing for Glory for this marathon, it doesn't make too much sense. So let's get rid of Quest for Glory. And I could be behind that. I mean, I was telling Aaron whenever I came down, I was like, I just have not had it in me to actually do any, like, speedrunning recently.
I still say you ought to do casual from time to time, like, get your mojo going a little.
I really want to do Lands of Lore. I really, really want to do Lands of Lore, and
I've been pestering you to finish that casual run.
yeah, I mean, the time's good. I mean, David TKI keeps, like, taking all the speedrun.com categories because he's just, like, perfecting the game at, like, the next level right now. You're right, it is fun whenever you're dropping time. The only one I have, like, any inclination to defend anymore is the... Well, also, David, did you turn, the cores from none to auto or auto to none? Because I might need to change my settings to match yours if that's the case.
I think I did. I would have to pull up DOSBox.
I mean, it's really not that serious, but I figured that was a big difference. It could be a big difference maker over the course of a couple hour run, or like just even an hour run. Let's see.
My core is normal right now.
Normal. Okay, I'll take a look and see what mine is. Because I haven't done any runs with. I know we were running on different settings on that, and I didn't even consider that as a possibility. It just never came up until that moment.
Did you guys ever get anywhere with possibly speedrunning a Hero U?
There's a lot of documentation on Hero U. I say a lot, but it's like a lot compared to nothing. There's one guy on the Discord who did like an absolute metric ton of work. We did find some like the debug mode and a couple other things that can be activated that really do seem like they'll change, be a game changer, and they'll at least let us test settings, so we have an idea of what the minimum requirements are to finish the game, but it's still looking like it's going to be like, at the best case scenario, like a 3-hour run, 4-hour run, something like that.
Wow.
I was wanting to start exploring it when I finished filling out Quest for Glory.
Go for it. Hold on one second.
You said you thought it would be a few hours?
Buddy, I'm streaming. Will it go downstairs and wait for us? Buddy, Mom's down there.
Sorry. Make sure you close the door. I got kiddos.
It's what plants crave.
I don't... What? It is fun. I remember dropping time on, especially whenever you find something new that changes your speedrun route, though. And that's always cool. Alright, what do we got here? It's so mean.
Oh, hi, Ren.
Hmm.
I have met Genova. I mean, Geneva.
You met Genova. What about Sephiroth?
Uh-oh, I dropped one frame. That makes me sad. Just one, though. I'm not quite sure what happened there.
Estimated 21 frames.
F for frame.
Hey, specs. Dropped a frame so that Tanya might live.
Or 40 on the frame.
Well, that was really nice, Bucharest. Are you kidding me? They blocked my scout in. I can't move him. Amazing. How did he even get over there?
Just have him take the cyanide capsule and get a new.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to build a new one. So annoying. I'm gonna change my production. I gotta have a scout. It's too early for me not to have a scout in the game.
That's why you always equip them with cyanide capsule. Very important.
Well, my last crew was actually very pro cyanide capsule. This one, not as much. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna leave him over here. Nah, it's gonna take up an extra money if I do that. So, all right.
It takes some money.
Yeah, if I can't get him, yeah, it ain't working. F for Fatal Frame, which I just saw is going to be an assist trophy in the new Smash Brothers.
Fatal.
What?
Yep. The
Oh my Jesus.
one of the characters
What?
with the Cabra is an assist trophy. So you can grab them, and there will be somebody snapping pictures with the what is it? The Oculus.
Okay, assist
Camera
trophy. I
obscura.
thought you said like new character.
No, not exactly.
I was like, what?
It's a trophy character.
But still, even as an assist trophy, that's like this horrific, you know, horror series that kind of is on the rocks at this point, basically. In a nice little Nintendo fighting game. That's like
Okay.
even more of a blindside than Solid Snake.
But Luigi's dead.
I love this. Solid Snake was so funny. No, did you see the latest Nintendo Direct where they revealed the characters?
No.
Oh man, Piranha Plant out of nowhere.
Is he in a pot?
Yes, he is.
Yes.
Full odd. Yes, and Aaron, you're already thinking where I am. He is my new main. When he
I was
comes
gonna
out,
say, he's,
which will be like a month or two after release, he'll be the first DLC character, but he will be my main.
If I recall, the plants did not have wheels on their pots.
They did not. They did not.
That's such an inside joke. When did I get an archer?
Did you explore any ruins?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, is that how that works?
Occasionally you'll get equipped with advanced weaponry.
That's weird.
Okay, let's see. Alright, according to this, it'll be 17 turns before I can adopt my next policy. Oh, I met Babel. Babel, when did we meet? Nice.
I like how bananas require a calendar. That's just weird.
Nope. Yep.
Whoa, I found the city of Printer. And it's got a worker, so it's an actual working printer.
All right, Babel is playing hardball. Do I have
Oh,
no?
you mean he's not playing me?
Wait, what is this? I can just build a pyramid in my city, but if I want to build pyramids, I can't do that if someone else has?
Logic. It has no place here.
Uh-oh.
Mm.
I don't do well when logic isn't followed.
Where we're going, we don't need logic.
SBQ, good to see ya.
Hi, SBQ.
SBQ's got a brand new computer rig. Codename Bahamut. Pretty monstrous thing too. Like I was looking, he sent me the specs and I was like, holy smokes, this thing is going to be a monster. Brand free, and that's what I mean. He is going to be able to play Legend of Zelda Rando at like 120 frames a second, but he'll only be able to stream it at 60, but it'll be great.
Pegasus boots.
But it
extra
does,
fast.
like, I mean, like 8th Gen, i7, like all the fun stuff too. Good stuff.
Does it normally run at 30?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, considering any graphics adapter made within the last 25 years should be able to run it. Super smooth, he says. Alright. What did that thing give me? Or did I just not even look?
+1 faith for each copper, iron, and salt resource.
Oh, somebody's got a Pantheon founded.
Well, I mean, I kind of have to with all this salt around here.
Oh yeah, if you've got that, absolutely. Oh wow, yeah, that's different. Don't just get a full-size monitor SBQ, get like 2 monitors. I mean, I'm running on 2 and it just makes streaming so much easier. Holy smokes, my guys are like across the world. They found copper. Looks like pink gems. Pretty. Okay, cool. Yeah, I do that in my office at work. I plug my laptop into a second monitor, so I love having more real estate because I can put like stuff up. I couldn't even think of the right word for it. Just stuff. That's the only thing. It's the only word for it.
I wonder if theoretically you could use a tablet for your quote-unquote second screen.
There's some apps that allow you to do it. I actually did one on the iPad for a while that worked really, really well. I was able to stream my Windows computer, so I was able to play a game. What was it? Game Dev Tycoon? I forget which one it was. Yeah, I think it was Game Dev Tycoon. I was able to stream that and use the touchscreen functions on my tablet. Worked pretty well.
That game was brutal.
I love that game. It's so simple. I mean, and yeah, it can be very.
No, you can't catch up with yourself.
Yeah, it's a little hard to like you can die real easy in that.
Die, quote-unquote.
Oh, got it. Old monitor. So what was it? A VGA connector, and you don't have a. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know a lot of new graphics. In fact, I don't even think I have a VGA out. I think my motherboard may have a VGA out, but I don't think my graphics adapter has a VGA out. Sorry, SBQs. As I talk with you guys, I'm also talking with streamers, and I realize that can be possibly a little disjarring. You could get like half the conversation. and it would be really funny that way.
No, I've been picking up on context clues.
It's happened before.
But will it happen again?
Probably. If we're lucky.
What is this thing? Later. I need more cities. Because now that I have a religion... Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hey. I met Geneva.
Met Geneva. Did I meet Geneva? No. David did. Which means you're close to... He met Genova. That's what it was, which was Geneva.
Do you hold conventions?
Not successful ones. Oh, Babel withdrew his offer. Because I didn't accept it because of, I mean, he wanted to take my resources and give me ponies.
You don't want ponies?
No. I tend not to use horses. Except my horse or lose it. I couldn't use them anyway. Technically, I didn't have animal husbandry yet, so...
Animal husbandry is like a weird word.
Yeah.
Just a little.
It's... I mean, I know what it's supposed to mean, but...
But in the modern era, it just don't sound right.
Right, it sounds even better. Alright, so they should start trying to get...
Oh, hello.
We got-
Minerva, you're Denmark. You stole my land.
I'm pretty sure Sinerva is IT.
It just says, it's not what it said, yeah. Internal turmoil.
My leader's name is...
Of course. You know, it runs in the family. I'm not the only one who does it.
Alright, what do I want to do?
Oh, I've discovered archery. And some runes.
And some pie.
Oh, if I could discover pines and runes.
Maybe ancient pie. I don't know if you want to eat it. Unless it was like PI, you know.
But don't you see? If you found some in ancient ruins, whoever made it would very definitely be the pioneer.
Babble.
Okay, I like that one. I'm gonna steal it.
Babble and I are having vicious negotiations. It started off with me giving him citrus and what was it? Citrus and cotton for citrus and cotton for wine and horses. Now he's just offering me horses. No, I'm gonna refuse that one.
You could have horse meat though.
I know. I was gonna say. I do have animal husbandry now, so technically I could use them. But by the way, no breeding. Yeah. Yeah, but you stuck me with the Clydesdale babble. I mean, seriously. Let's see. Oh, hello, Zurich. See, the best thing I did was jumped into... Not husband-wife-tree, nice. I jumped into and declared war quickly on a city-state, stealing one of their people, and then immediately made peace with them to get an extra worker, but he's stuck within their lines, so he can't get out. So, I mean, I've got this extra worker that eventually, when their city expands over to it, will pop back out, and I'll have an extra worker out of nowhere.
Nice.
It's pretty good. Pretty happy about that. It's like investing. All I had to do was deposit hatred into that city-state.
I have a post-Halloween joke for you. What do you call identical twin zombies?
What do you call identical twin zombies? Identical twin zombies. I mean, it's still something I would run away from, but
It is pretty horrible.
oh, okay. If it's punny, I don't know if I can get behind it. Go ahead.
Dead ringers.
What?
Dead
They're
ringers.
dead ringers. Get it?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Dead ringers. I don't get it.
If something looks like something else, it's common to say, that's
Ah.
a dead ringer for...
Okay.
It took me like a minute to get it when I heard it too.
See, I'm used to ringers being people that are brought in to SBQs. Like, I get it, and I'm like, man, must be that Canada thing. Yeah, I usually don't. Whenever I think of a ringer, I think of somebody being brought in. Like if you've got like an amateur team, you bring in a ringer.
I thought it was a boxing joke at first. Which didn't make any sense.
Found me. Now we can be friends.
Hail to the chicken gods.
Yeah, you're right outside my seat.
Oh, great. Here it comes. Babel. Declaration. Okay. I'll accept that. We're friends now, Babel. And you didn't. Thank you for the horse. I appreciate it.
His single horse.
Yes. I mean, I don't know if it's single or not. Maybe it has a girlfriend somewhere, but I don't know. Nice.
Oh my. Bits, Paul never gets donations.
No, and I won't even take them because eventually, I mean, people, if they want to give them, that's cool. But I will probably never actually get enough to get the cash out, which is like 100 before Twitch realizes that I'm streaming to multiple streaming services. I mean, I just not planning on making money on Twitch. I got a job. I do this because it's, you know, occasionally fun. And sooner or later, I don't get burned out, so.
If you want to subscribe to my stream, I've sold out.
Poacher.
Sold out? Maybe. No fun now. Only serious. He's absolutely correct. It's only serious all the time from now on.
The unit needs orders. I order you to stop sucking.
I cannot follow that order.
Phrasing.
Is that not kosher? I don't know if it's kosher or not, but David TKI's got a ton of salt around him, so maybe it's because neither one of us get into.
I've built a religion around it.
Bunny Slayer, where did you come from? Have I seen?
I told you, we're best friends. Yeah, you're right outside me. That's
Man,
why
I
said
am
you have
really
to
not
think
good at
about
this
it.
game. I don't even notice these things. I'm just.
Your spearmen are like skirting my territory.
Well, that's only because they're on autopilot. But they mean you no harm. They mean you no harm because, well, first of all, you killed them. So,
It's cool.
in the score SBQ, I think I am because I finished a World Wonder, but right now it's anybody's boring game. So.
Wait, we can't win by score if there's no turn on it.
Ah, crap.
Yeah, that score means nothing. I should turn that score off.
But we can use it to feel superior or inferior to each other.
I don't even keep it on my screen because it like covers up.
I don't need the score for that. That's messed up.
Yeah, you sound like King Kai now.
Yeah. I did that. You're right. I'm sorry. That was messed up.
You think about what you did. Glory to Ethiopenhagen. I'm in the
Isn't
middle
that-
of nowhere.
Okay, Taco Town. Keep going.
I don't know what I'm gonna name my other towns.
Oh, I haven't even put thought into that.
I'm probably just gonna call them all Macbeth.
Just every single city, Alexandria. It's,
Macbeth was a stupid play. Ugh.
oh, you break my heart.
Before Shakespeare plays that we read throughout high school and college, Hamlet was the only one I really liked. Julius Caesar was okay. Macbeth was stupid. I hated Romeo and Juliet.
I wonder, can I? Oh, I can. Nice. It might be close enough. Maybe it's up here. Could be.
Whoa. A quandary.
Is it a moral quandary?
Not yet.
Maybe. Maybe if I put a church in it or something.
King Lear is another one I really like. That's actually, that one's really up there for me too, SBQ. I mean, I'm definitely not a Shakespeare person the way I am like a Dante guy or anything like that, but
But Hamlet made me laugh. I will say that.
Midsummer Night Dream made me laugh.
what are we gonna call this one? I can't. We'll just call it roast beef.
What did you read? Words. Words. That's the best answer. After your kids wore her out, Sandy did basically not move at all for the rest of the night.
I heard that they did that. I remember reading an article saying they were going to do that. I never even thought to look for it on YouTube. Apparently, there was a play of Hamlet that starred David Tennant and Patrick Stewart.
I'd watch that.
Yeah, I would be definitely about that. All about that.
I love that Patrick Stewart, he's like this Shakespearean, trained Shakespearean actor, and yet he is so willing to do the silliest of things. It's a wonderful thing.
Well, when you're a knight, I guess you can do whatever you want.
Darn straight.
That's why Shovel Knight don't care.
He's the rich man Scrooge McDuck. Yeah, let's head up there.
Who would win in a fight, Shovel Knight or Scrooge McDuck?
Yes. That's the answer.
False. It's a false dichotomy.
Well, Scrooge McDuck would just buy the Shovel Knight. He would hire him to be his own Shovel Knight.
You can't buy Shovel Knight. You can buy King Knight, but
I still haven't seen the newer episode of DuckTales.
Woo!
Yeah, there was a Halloween episode that came out. I think the setting was somewhat modernized. No, I can imagine it was the Enterprise D firing shots, William Riker in the background yelling "Red Alert" because the TARDIS was flying at him and the 10th Doctor was ready to just take out the ship, but then I remembered he doesn't kill anybody, so he assimilated them and handed them over to the Borg.
Wait,
Out
what?
of context,
Yeah.
I just interpreted that as the DuckTales episode.
Well, spoilers.
You know,
God.
you think they would program scouts not to walk through hostile enemy territory on automation.
No, they just like making them mad. Don't worry, they're just city states. They don't really matter that much.
This is
Who?
But can I just ignore the one that's slightly annoyed with me?
Oh, why not?
It's a new game. It's a new day, King Guy. It's a new day.
New day, new game, new wallet, new address.
So I built a settler, but then realized I don't know what to do with him.
Settle
I mean-
down.
Well, I mean, because this game, it kind of punishes rampant city settling.
It does. Yeah, it definitely does not like that.
No, I'm not invading you. You just have a lot of unexplored territory that I'm trying to explore as much of as possible without invading.
That sounds suspiciously like someone who's trying to invade with...
No.
Jeez, Babel, how did you get a caravan all the way to my civilization? Oh, it's because I haven't actually met your civilization yet. That's how. Alright, Babel, what do you got? Wow. Alright. What are you doing? Other than... Oh god. That's not good. Man, this just does not look like it's going to end well.
Gonna end poorly for all involved.
Also known as me. Oh, that's right.
One of these times we're gonna have to play like Jackbox or something together.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
I haven't.
That'd be so much fun.
I don't know that game.
I actually think Police Bear would be pretty awesome at it.
What game is this?
Jackbox?
What is Jackbox?
God, you're such plebs. It's basically a party game. One person hosts. You can tune in online or through your phone or whatever to join the party room per se. There's like so many slots for players, and you just play games. Usually like quiz games and things like that.
Oh, I'm down for this.
It's a lot of fun because you're like, the game can go absolutely bonkers depending on what kind of answers you give.
So, to give you some sort of idea, did you ever remember that online thing where it's like you get some text and then somebody draws a picture based on that text and then somebody else comes up with some text based on that picture and you see how it mutates?
No.
There's
Not.
there's a party game that's a little bit of that, but a little different.
Yeah, it's basically like visual telephone, basically.
Kind of, yeah.
Or if you're playing a Quiplash, is probably the most popular game. It's a lot of fun. It'll give you like a prompt, like fill in the blank type prompt, and then everybody's gonna vote on who gave the best answer for the prompt. And you can say some pretty silly things.
Doesn't it throw in a few fakes too?
Not that I'm aware of, no. I mean, I guess if you could somehow get like an AI player, but I don't think it'll that.
Oh, let's see. All right.
Oh, I know what to do with this settler. If I ever find any coffee anywhere, immediately settle near there and name the city Godot.
Coda. Nice. Yeah, apparently, yeah. Watch the AI will end up being on their own continent or something like that. Although I don't even like see them on the bottom list there.
Oh, somehow I bumped into Vancouver.
Is that a city dogs are afraid of?
Huh?
Vancouver? Are dogs afraid of it?
I don't get it.
I'm scared of it.
Oh my god, I just got it. Boo! Boo!
Yeah, I don't get it. I'm sorry,
Some of them are stretches.
That was a stretch.
You're a stretch.
You're a cow.
Face is a stretch.
Let's see.
No, I'm a civilization of prosecutors and defense attorneys. You're a towel.
I'm sorry, are you trying to make yourself sound better or worse with that statement?
Well, I just bought Kilimanjaro. Both peaks.
Oh.
See if anybody gets that reference.
Recognize that.
It took me a second to remember, but that is one of my favorite sketches.
Very good, very good.
gonna build a bridge between the two peaks. My idea, I'm afraid.
Big Monty Python fan. Huge Monty Python fan.
We grew up on it, basically.
I still grow up on it.
We grew up on it before it was cool.
Very true. Very true.
Because our dad is cultured.
I'm also not a big... I'm going to be that guy who says I'm not a humongous fan of the Holy Grail.
That is a movie that needs an ending. That was the problem with Holy Grail.
I love the ending.
Oh, it is very anticlimactic, Pomo style.
And it's so... It works for Monty Python, in my opinion.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the movie. I laughed through all of it, and then I was just so underwhelmed by the ending. I mean, I literally, like, forgot for many years how it even ended, because it left so little impression on me.
I would... I on Netflix, Monty Python is on there, the whole thing right now.
Sweet.
It's 30-minute episodes. The first 2 are just outstanding, especially once they start talking about the commercial applications of sheep aviation, and I just lose it.
Où est le voyager? Où
Yes,
est le bagage? Le bagage! Ici!
it's so good.
If you have a high school understanding of French, you just know how weird that was.
That whole thing was just so funny.
I will be one of those people who says I don't think the parrot sketch is their best one. Even
I
though
agree.
it is
I agree.
Okay. Religion founded.
nice.
Well done. Objection. Okay, I wonder who built that one.
Something seems paradoxical about that.
Well done. Well done. I'm not even close to a religion yet, so.
Yeah, parrot sketch is funny, but it's not their funniest. It's not their cleverest.
It's good. In the actual show, it goes on a little longer than it did in the movie. And now for something.
He goes to another store or something like that.
His brother's store in a different place.
Phoenix has grown and Von Karma has grown.
Von Karma. When, you know, there are a lot of people in there, but if you build a big empire, eventually you will run out of things to do. Alright, what do we got?
Just fill out this form. God, I'll fill it out later. No, you'll have bled to death by then. You got Monty Python on my brain now, Paul. Congratulations.
Go on Netflix, watch it.
Dad and I marathon did about a year ago.
I'd like to have an argument.
Oh, this is abuse.
Oh,
Is
You
this
want
the
12
injustice
next to it.
inherent in the system?
Help, help, I'm being repressed.
That's actually probably one of the better parts of that movie, I felt.
Yeah, that and the Black Knight. There will always be a little.
Apparent-
place in my heart for the Black Knight.
Apparently the producers, the original producers of that movie, wanted to cut the Black Knight segment.
That's like
There's
the
a-
best. That's like the most well-known segment of the movie.
I mean, yeah, it did. It ended up being like one of the best, most well-known, but
If you ever happen to get a chance to see it's like over a decade old now, but it's live at Aspen, where it's basically an interview / clip show of Monty Python. John Cleese explains that early audiences were like aghast at what was happening on the screen, and it took them until like the third limb to understand that something funny was happening.
that's so strange.
Because the guy's showing no pain. It's
Meanwhile, you compare that to what we see today.
Edgeworth wants ivory.
oh my.
Edgeworth once.
Man, I haven't played those games in like forever.
They're so good. Crow plays them every once in a while. I haven't played the latest ones. I played the original trilogy and Apollo Justice. Haven't played the latest games though.
Yeah, I didn't actually get to Apollo. I only played David Home.
Definitely go with that one.
Most of the first game, somehow I managed to get really, really stuck in the last couple cases. It's like I didn't know where to, like, examine, I guess.
Oh yeah, it can be a little. It has its moon logic-y moments, but they're not quite that bad.
It could be a little unintuitive, I would say, is the way to put it.
Yeah, unless you like literally paid attention to everything, because there's some points where I'm like, no, if we point this out, this is a faster way to prove them wrong, and the game doesn't want you to do that. Ah, somebody beat me to Stonehenge, huh?
Phoenix has grown.
Man, I was 4 turns away. Oh well.
That was one.
C'est la vie.
Oh, it was me.
Good for you.
I didn't even realize.
Oh, I just...
I love you.
Just went right
It
in.
takes so long to build stone.
It just happened to be right there.
I think I just made.
Yep. What a surprise.
Try hard.
Samurai on the way. You know, don't let him.
Feel like
Don't let him bully you. Don't let
feel
him.
like maybe we should consider.
Yes, you know, without saying it, yes. Yes.
Yeah, just throwing that out there.
Bunny Slayer, you're right next to me. All right, I gotcha. All right. I mean, granted, I was not ready last time. However,
I still need to figure out how combat works.
let's extend this golden age. Stream snipe is real. Oh yes, that's true. Babel, I did. Yeah, absolutely.
He was even polite enough to ask about it.
Oh yeah, I was like, I wouldn't have even done that. I would have just been like, yeah, I'm stream sniping. Of course, I haven't stream sniped David. Haven't done that.
Not yet. Besides, I think I would have objection.
You know, I'm not even really. Well, I mean, I was going to pursue religion, but it's so far, probably outside of what I'm able to. I would love to have objection as one of my religions.
I just kind of pick randomly what I'm gonna go for. So I don't know how any of the win strategies work. So just pick one and go for it.
Pretty much. I'm gonna be AFK for a couple seconds here.
As long as you hit next turn.
I did.
Okay. Quick.
And King Kai's like, now's my chance.
No, and that's exactly it. Yeah, we should totally just. Yeah, hey King Kai, go for it. She's not there.
Can he hear you?
Yeah, he could be stream sniping us, but probably not if he was asking for who built Stonehenge. I'm actually looking for Babel so I can start sending a caravan back to him. Aw. Well, Arabian Siam are friends.
You have a horsey.
And I am back. Oh, just in time.
It's probably some crazy request given.
Geneva wants objection. And Phoenix wants whales.
Should we be concerned that Phoenix Road is existing?
Objection! Boom, 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 boom.
I have the first song from Hair stuck in my head, and I kind of want to sing it, but it is so not stream friendly that I'm pretty sure Paul would strangle me.
Hair, it grows on your head, it's hair. It's over there, it's hair. That's whenever I don't, because I'm not a big musical guy, so like I kind of just make up
I've
the
never
musicals.
seen Hair. You know, I'm not a huge musical person myself, but there's sometimes a song just sticks out to me.
My
I will send you the link later, Paul, because I want you to see what you strangle me.
My favorite musical was the version of The Lion King that I made up.
That you made up.
So much cocaine. So much cocaine. It was actually kind of awkward how much. I mean,
I just like, you know, to compare this to 2 seconds ago when Rin was like, oh, I don't want to be stream on.
Wait, what was I like?
You didn't want to play something that was stream unfriendly, which was immediately followed by the Lion King with cocaine addiction.
well,
Mine would be even.
cocaine isn't a swear word. It's the,
Mine would be even less friendly.
It's okay. No, officer, I didn't swear when I approached the guy in the back alley. It's fine.
can I mix you something to make it better? You know, it's
So Gigafrosty says, "Hey Amy, this is a very strange game of Pokemon.
I have to catch all of them.
Gotta build them all.
It's so important.
So,
Somebody else
okay,
got
so you can
them.
play Pokemon. I'm gonna play Heroine Quest.
Heroin Quest. Well done. Well done.
Really any different though, considering the rare candies?
If I had to pick a favorite musical that was not in the animated category, it would be Sweeney Todd. Because human meat.
You can play Pokemon and you can play your nose, but can you pick the nose Pokemon?
I think you're along with that.
Well, I just have to catch a Probopass. That's the nose Pokemon.
Indeed it is. And it's creepy looking.
You know they always face north and are incapable of facing a different direction.
But can they face the truth?
It's a north going Zax.
You have
Dr. Seuss reference.
Can I do one? What about Probopass?
Evolution.
Okay. Just checking.
It does have a mighty stash.
It does.
Units do cost. Okay, alright. Then I need money.
Money.
Oops. How do I get out of this screen? What did I do?
Like press escape.
I pressed escape. change production to something that doesn't, yeah, that doesn't cost maintenance, and yeah, you can stick with that.
Running out of money.
A little bit. Who knows? I have too many troops, I apologize.
And we know who the other warmonger is.
Von Karma demands silver.
That sounds like something.
Oh, mercy me.
No mercy. Mercy is for the weak.
Where me? There's something insanely awkward about the fact that a lot of the land directly around my capital is being used for plantations.
What civilization are you again?
Ethiopia. I feel like a horrible person, but that's what the land is good for.
But if you own the plantations yourself, it's different.
I know. Logic dictates, but still.
Since when has society cared about logic? Eh.
Logic only matters when it benefits you.
Bumped into Manila.
Jeez, my
Doesn't look like an envelope, though.
Wait, no. That's not what I want to build.
It's too late now, you're committed.
No, I'm not. I can change production.
Nope, you're committed.
You're committed.
Hold it.
You're committed now.
I am now insane.
You can join Bonaparte then. Although I don't even know if he's not in this one, is he?
Only if you build a city with that name.
I don't want to die. Or go insane. And I know that if I name a city Bonaparte, that's exactly what's going to happen.
If we found out who the other civilizations were and you stole one of their future city names, would they covet that city? Or just name their city that anyway, even though it's kind of tacky?
You just name it something like Grand City Name to establish that. Oh, you're France? I'm Grand France.
They would just do what we do here in the States and slap a new on the front of it.
Yeah.
New meat.
Kinda like New Kame House myself. New Vegeta.
Like a fresh spring breeze.
New karma.
Aww. New printer.
And everyone not listening to the stream has no context for that.
Context is for the weak. Oh, that's so nice of you. Yeah, I'll take the horses.
Oh.
I'm not using them, but I'll keep them warm for you in the meantime, Babel. All right.
Babel is so good.
New mic, yeah. Well played, well played.
best
This
battle.
one is inedible.
It is. It is. If you see on stream, it is way outside. I can't even push it over to the my
Did your
face.
kids ever watch Conan O'Brien? Perhaps he thought the mic was made of chocolate.
Chocolate? Did you say chocolate?
No, 90s Conan. They weren't around for that.
I'm gonna say like that'd be early 2000s Conan, I would think.
Yeah, but that's wherever they had all the best characters. It was like late 90s, early 2000s.
There were a lot of good ones.
They just made no sense. It's what made them so darn good. Like that's the
Vomiting Kermit. It's just why.
I've discovered drama and poetry.
Uh-oh, somebody probably built something Kinkai was building.
That was me.
Everybody duck. Everybody duck. You're probably in first place. I don't even have the score sheet up yet.
Let's see.
Yeah, I turned my score sheet off. It's getting in the way. I don't have a high enough resolution on this setting right now to...
I am in second. That's amazing.
Who's in first?
Oh wait, no, I'm not in second. Oh god, I'm in friggin' seventh.
What?
No, I'm in fifth. I'm in fifth. I can't read. It's an unfortunate thing.
Alright, and I don't trust you now because you had to go through it like 6 times. So let's see here.
You are in second though, Paul.
It's probably because of the number of towns I have. That's pretty much the only reason I can think of. I did build one wonder. But I switched over to like full science production at this point.
You guys can move over to
For science.
For science purposes.
for science.
For Tano, for Digimon.
For Digimon.
For Digimon.
The digital monsters, the ones that are those champions.
Hey,
That is in my head for the next year and a half, thanks.
Welcome. Anything I can
Hey,
do.
Digimon, hey, Digimon. Monster friends to the boys and girls. The English
No.
soundtrack for that show was bonkers.
Bad.
I do.
You know what you did.
I have
That's not the right one.
what you are talking about.
There's a good Digimon song, and then there's the English Digimon song.
There's also a Digimon musical I made up in my head.
Does
You
it
make up a
also
lot of
involve
musicals in
cooking?
your head.
It's because I don't like listening to the ones that are out there, and well, they just don't contain enough of the wackiness that I need. So,
And I've seen some of the wackiness you can come up with. I still have that notebook under my mattress.
yeah, I will disavow that thing forever from now on. Now that I know that like society can go back and like completely judge you for something that you've done like 40 years ago, whenever you were underage, and it doesn't even matter anymore. Maybe this is a political rant. I don't know, but I'm scared to admit to like anything that I did as a kid.
That's fair.
I feel like, people complain like, oh, mom won't let me on social media, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, mom is being... You don't want to be on there until you're old enough.
I was going to say, no, you can
Mom's
ruin your
saying
life
you
when
a
you're
lot of
18. You don't want to be on social media. There's a time and a place for everything when you're 18.
Who remembers IRC chat rooms? Because I sure don't.
They're still actually used quite a bit for speedrunning.
Yeah, SRL.
Yep. Speedruns Live uses, what would you describe them as? What are they, like, IRC bots or something like that to do official timing for their, for races and stuff?
My dad used to get into all kinds of chat rooms for religious debate.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, he actually got quite a following for a while. He runs a, he's like one of the posters on a theology blog. He got invited.
Nice. It's one of my favorite things to discuss.
You, of course, go debate about, you know, Costco versus objection.
There is no debate. How can you debate when two things are just so good?
Objection.
That's how someone else debates.
It's
They
like-
don't wanna-
Objection makes me laugh, but Costco
Uh-oh.
gives me discounted pork tenderloin. And that's a hard thing to pass up.
It is.
Probably gonna get cleared.
Yeah, I've kind of ditched religion and just in this run and just am going full on science. Ooh, Sinerva, we met. When did that happen?
I feel like even though I'm a
Yeah, but-
horrible player, I should make it my goal to just make King Kai angry.
No, it's funny. It's trolly. I love it. You should be
Trolley?
friends.
Trolley good.
Trollolololo.
Trollolololo.
Do I not have any horses? Oh wait, I do.
So you
Send
should.
word to Babel, he'll send you one.
Yeah, I was going to say, just ask Babel. He usually, I mean, he hands them out like popcorn.
Denmark made friends with somebody I haven't met. Have yet to find you to keep such horses.
There's a horse named Miles Edgeworth?
There's a horse named Edge Milesworth.
Did I forget to buy a missionary?
Uh-oh, somebody built the Oracle. That's one of the really good ones because it gives you a free policy.
I did forget to buy a missionary.
Make it your mission.
Do.
Ah,
Don't even. It was horrible.
I think you misunderstand the purpose of the noise.
No, I mean, don't even acknowledge it. Just move along.
Man, my worker is still stuck up in that corner.
Poor little feller.
Oh, we're friends. Can I walk him through? Oh, I can. No, I can't. Okay, bugger. Alright. I don't know how he got... How did my scout get... Okay, I think I know how he got over there. The city limits must have expanded onto my scout and popped him out the other side. And then he couldn't make it back through because that town is right smack on the peninsula that I walked that I would have had to walk across. It's horrible. It's so cheaty. Been sitting here the whole game.
Did you see how you met Sinerva? As
No.
Chat.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, how did he get through the city? He did it. All right, so he's not trapped anymore. Great. That's A+, man. Great. Okay. Oh, great lighthouse been built.
Great lighthouse.
Uh-oh.
Oh, tile improvements cost gold too. Huh.
Yeah, there is a little bit of maintenance that goes on to that.
There's something surreal about seeing a bunch of bison next to a jungle. It doesn't work like that.
I don't need that right now. Bunny Slayer and Snerva. Okay, Bunny Slayer is thinking through things. And, okay. Oh, I'm no longer friends with Sydney. Did I make her upset? What happened? I'm so excited. I'm going to have my worker. He's on his way back. He's going to... I think. Where's he at? Did he get kidnapped? Where's my unit? Okay, he's on autopilot, so he must have made it back. I just didn't notice.
You're a horrible father.
Well, and to be fair, I never made the claim I was a good one.
Just the man with your kids.
Yeah, exactly. I just... Apparently, I just keep having them. Suspicious of this trapdoors. Oh, that's a shame. Man. That deal went south quick. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. Alright. Taco Town ham sandwich and roast beef are continuing.
I'm surprised you haven't made a Primo's.
I think it was my capital last time was Primo Hoagie. Corporate didn't approve. It's always corporate. But make sure I type that. It's always easy to blame corporate. Well, it's like fishing with dynamite. They're just easy targets.
That's horrible.
You know what? That's true. There are probably many falsely accused snakes each year.
Think about how many people like antagonize a snake and then get surprised it bites them.
It's really just depressing because, I mean, you think bear law would have done something about this by now.
But
Feels bad, man. Feels bad.
unfortunately, snakes are either always law-abiding or always law-breaking.
Law-abiding?
Yeah, they... And Genesis 3, man. Genesis 3. Snakes break the law.
Hey, you gotta watch out. You can usually tell that the ones hanging out in trees are bad apples.
Especially once they digivolve. Man, it just gets really bad after that.
I don't think anything looks good after it digivolves.
What are you guys doing outside the city limits? Weirdos?
They can't answer you. It's a game.
I don't even know where my scout is. Serious.
Felt like I was a low-hanging fruit there, and I figured I would
Just a little bit, but you know what? Whatever.
Alright, so what's going on everywhere else? Alright, Kuji Biju?
Well,
Kuji
I'm
Buji?
invading the city
Kuji
street,
Buji.
which didn't go well because they killed my only remaining melee unit.
Nice.
Speaking of snake bites, a while back, I was showing a snake to a customer. It was a little tiny king snake, and it bit me on the finger, which did not hurt. He was a little baby, didn't hurt at all, but he would not let go, and it just turned into this really awkward thing where I'm just standing there with this snake on my finger, and the customer's like,
You should have sued the
You're like,
customer.
no, it's fine. I have spares.
Oh,
in
it's
the
okay.
back."
He'll wear himself out.
Yeah.
We had to douse him with warm water to get him to let go. He was quite determined.
I just said to him, like, this is like the 5th time this has happened to me this week. This is so awkward.
He was kind
Guys,
of
I'm
a
being-
testy little snake. He didn't like anybody.
I'm being threatened with a horse.
Threatened to take my horse.
Is somebody
Your
like
kingdom for a horse.
brandishing the horse above their head? I mean, what's going on?
I assume he found it on his pillow in the morning.
The whole horse, not just the head. On the pillow.
Oh.
Oh my god, you stupid scouts.
Oh. Alright, fine. Yawn. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow. Shots fired.
What are you even doing here, King Kai? You got a tiny planet to run.
It is
Finally started watching Dragon Ball Super, by the way.
Do you
Took me
want
long
anything in return?
You should skip like the first like 13 episodes.
Well, I just, like, watched the first 12, so I might as well finish.
Okay, well then, yeah, I would just
Sure.
start from there. Alright, what
Do
you
you
got?
want anything in return?
5 gold per turn. Yeah,
But
I
you're
think
right,
I
it
will.
basically robots all over again.
Objection spread to Geneva.
Boop, 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 boop.
Do you want anything or no?
Nope. I'm just doing that with iron.
Oh.
Hug me if you need something I have. Also, I was like doing kind of okay last game, and I'm just like,
Well, part of it is, it could just be your location there. Lots of planes.
Bad location.
I have jungles everywhere.
Juicy jungle's gonna disappear.
I would definitely connect those cities up.
yeah, I'm waiting to research something about that. Because I have discovered that while you can switch what you're building, it doesn't seem like I can switch my research, and then I'm always
You can.
You can switch research
how? It hasn't been letting
with a
me.
button.
Hit the button.
And
Well,
Catan.
in case there was
That
any
explains everything.
Yeah, thanks. That cleared it right up, guys. So
We help. I'm helping.
Zyro, I love you. Oh, dude. If I manage to found a religion, I'm calling it Martian law.
Yes!
I knew you'd like that, Paul.
I like that one. Diab. It's one of my favorite
That's like
episodes.
the best episodes.
It is definitely up there.
Dirty Ebb and In the Closet are probably my two favorites.
Alva's Time is definitely
That is also a very good one.
yeah, I think it would, for me, it would probably be Alva's Time, but
Under Martian law, doctors and other wizards are forbidden.
yeah, I love that.
And yet they have a great benefits package.
Yeah. Also in the planetary charter.
No prejudice here on Mars.
I just conquered a city-state.
Oh, that's really nice.
Bunny Slayer, are you playing as Caligula?
huh?
So you gave a horse a seat on your advisory council. That's something he would do.
Mr. Horsey is a very good. I know he's a spy, but he's such a good person.
That will help both of us out, by the way.
Interesting.
Because I don't think you have citrus near you. And you will now gain
Kind of
extra.
like all sorts of other stuff, though.
Right, who bought what? Parthenon, okay. What is going on there? Why all of a sudden am I...
Oops. That's not the button I meant to hit. Well, may as well do all of them then. Hey, y'all aren't gonna hold it against me for being a warmonger, are you?
It depends on what is the target of warmongering.
Well, it was a city-state.
I mean,
but now it's Pearly.
Pearly, nice.
You know, because it's on the sea, the coast.
Are there pearl resources around it?
No, I wanted to hold out, but I don't see any pearls around here.
Yeah.
Well, except for near IT projector.
I like fax machine.
Wonder spamming is against Civ 5 multiplayer rules. Oh, you mean like competitive? Wait, he's not.
That's kind of interesting. Like, why would that be against multiplayer rules? Because that kind of seems like a part of it.
yeah, I mean, like I think
I would suspect that it has something to do with like it making a starting advantage insurmountable.
There's ways around that. I mean, and there's always ways around that. It's just a matter. Like, I was going to go for faith, I decided not to. Now I'm going for science, and I'm producing more science already than I think I was at the end of last game. So I always feel like there's a way around it, but maybe I'm just not thinking it through.
Yeah, I mean, some
Valid.
of it too is like, if you spend a lot of time trying to make wonders and then people like take them, then you lose like, you lose like 30 or 40 or whatever, however many Like, that's one thing that I ran into. Some reasons I got behind is because I didn't build certain things. So I was like, oh, I can try and build that, but no, you still.
Why would you build a farm when you can grab those resources? Sometimes I don't understand why the computer makes choices that it does.
Because it's silly.
It's the best explanation I can think of.
Oh wait, I can buy a missionary.
I beg your pardon.
Hey, I do what I want.
Apparently. Well, let me stop you.
Projector, what's hers? Need cat videos.
Babel completes Petra.
Is that who did it?
Yes.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I feel like I should get my phone out and just play Sudoku between.
You can.
I am struggling to see where the borders of my kingdom actually are.
Really?
A little bit.
That's kind of weird.
I'm. What is it? The colors that are.
Something like that.
Alright.
Ah,
Oh, I see. The border is kind of green, but inside it's the same color as the land. All these plains.
well, that was a great idea, programmers.
I've noticed that it helps to turn the hexagon thing on.
Yeah, I'll just play the whole
Strategic.
game from now on in strategic mode, and we'll see how it goes.
I mean, like, you don't have to turn it to strategic. You can just turn on hexagon, like little white hexagon ones.
I like strategic. It's definitely different.
Stick that on.
Good luck stream sniping me now. You gotta get used to reading it this way. Megafrost is doing something sneaky.
I'm sure you are as well.
Maybe. I'm trying to stem the cash loss in my empire right now.
I trust
I've
you.
been spending a while doing that, but now I need to make my people happy somehow. They don't seem to like that they now have a cute little mystic cousin. Oh, my long count bonus. Right.
Jeez. Alright, that will probably take care of it. Alright. Now I am back to a 0 cash loss situation. So.
Yes.
Oh man, Martian law has been...
I have declared Martian law.
They have some pretty aggressive options for some of the religious choices too, so. I just did yesterday an entire adult class at about 8 o'clock on misunderstanding the Inquisitions.
Oh, I wouldn't have expected that.
Nope. Nobody does. I argue that the Inquisitions likely saved the lives of thousands of people.
I haven't enhanced my objection.
Oh man, I want this religion. Man, Megafrost swinging for the fences.
Pray I don't enhance them further.
Are you kidding? If you head down the, What's that? How did I do that? No, I'm not doing that. There we go.
So, out of curiosity, if I, like, say, have one builder start building a road from one city, can I have the other one start building from, like, the other city and have them meet in the middle?
Yep.
They'll meet in the middle and they'll stop.
Cool.
But, how many turns will it take?
The money bonus you get is totally worth it. Uh-oh.
That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I can accept that. Nope. Just thinking out loud. Just thinking out loud.
Thinking out loud and talking internally.
Hoping my money problems will be done in about 6 turns. I can actually put a countdown on it now.
Pretty good.
I mean, I'm not gaining money, but I'm not losing money. So I'm kind of reached status quo right now. Oops. Forgot to end my turn.
What turn? Hello, Ethiopian scout. Do you see this army that has conquered this city?
I'm just letting them run around do their thing. I mean, no, they're just really, really stupid, apparently. Where are you guys, anyway? Where'd you guys run off to? Oh my god, how'd you get over there? Oh. Yeah, you, have quite a little barrier of guys there, don't you?
Man, I wish I could see your screen, Bunny Slayer. I'm very interested in what's going on over there.
Yeah, sorry, gotta give me a sec.
No, I mean, I'm looking at the score, not necessarily about the turn. I'm like looking and thinking, what's going on?
I'm terrible. There you go.
Some sort of weird Trojan horse.
I don't have paper. So I gotta write on horse. Which I feel would take more technology than the paper somehow to make it stick.
That's what makes papal bulls so interesting, because I always figured they just sent like a bull and like wrote on it, rather than actually just writing a paper.
An unknown civilization has founded the new religion, cats.
Cats. I wonder who.
I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, that musical I made up about it was not that good.
I can remember you like, oh, how did you imagine the Cats musical actually went? It was something like, I'm a cat, I eat rat, and then it just kind of petered off.
Well, like most things I do, it just eventually just petered off. They don't flush.
Oh, hey. Yay, Von Karma has a circus. Now my civilization is happy.
This court is a circus. Hello, Sandy. You're in front of the screen. Scoot, scoot, scoot. You.
Oh, I'm building a courthouse in Pearly.
Nice. Early, say no more, say no more.
That's what I thought also. I just the nudge being, as we all know, as good as a wink to a bat that may be blind.
And not as good as a wink to a blind bat.
It's true. I've asked them. They agree with that statement. Feels good, man.
In some ways, we are very different, but in others, we think like it's scary.
Yeah, like I think Rick and Morty is one of the funniest cartoons ever, and I can't believe that you don't like it. It's so strange to me.
I've never actually watched a proper episode, in fairness, but yeah, that clip show you sent me, I didn't crack a smile once.
Oh man, yeah.
Ah, gee, I don't know, Rick.
Oh,
Maybe we should. Maybe we should get help.
The only part that just about made me laugh. Oh, what was it? Why do we have skill? You don't want to know how many answers that question has. That was funny.
Yeah, the blast doors. Why do we have blast doors? You don't trust me, sweetie. You don't want to know how many answers that question has.
Yeah, that was like the only part of that whole video where I smiled a little bit.
That episode is actually like really, really popular. Because it just goes on from there. So yeah, if you've got Hulu, I would say give it probably about 3 episodes, because after the 3rd, it shouldn't matter. Oh man, look at this! I am building.
Reformation belief to their religion, cats.
Getting the Reformation beliefs too. I want to know what
What's a
the
Reformation belief?
if you fill out the piety chart, you get a Reformation belief attached to your religion.
In the way.
Yes, the bunny situation is fixed.
Oh my goodness. My cat is very insistent on wanting to be petted with my mouse hand.
Because that hand is moving.
Geez, city connections give so much money.
Oh, that's right. Pearly is not connected to any of Edgeworth, Von Karma, or Phoenix. She needs a connection with Edgeworth.
This just sounds
Let's
weird.
fix that.
Yeah. There's a big age difference there.
Oops. Wrong button. I hope nobody was building that.
Oh. Oh. That's always, like, scary to hear somebody say in this game. And luckily, I'm not building anything anybody can steal, so I'm fine, but... His kingdom for a horse.
Some paper.
Okay. Having thought about it, I'm sending a missionary to Printer because I really feel like Printer deserves objection.
Oh, come on. I'm all the way down here.
Where are you?
Yeah, I don't even know. We haven't even met each other, technically. Like, yeah, so if you've met Printer is, like, just scouting the world somehow, and I'm not even quite sure how they manage that, but...
I know what Printer is.
I'm nowhere near Printer. Printer is, like, on the other side of the world to me. Do you know where Babel is? Or Mecca?
I did not, but Babel just told me they are far, far east of Printer.
Yeah. Correct. Who's that? Buenos Aires Spearman.
Pearly has grown.
We all have. Hanging gardens built. Yeah, we should totally add a turn timer.
Oh well.
Because I had 300 turns, and that felt like we would never actually hit that turn timer.
We got about a third of the way. For like 3 sessions.
Ah, I see. Cool.
Babble! Oh, biscuit.
Doubles automatically at the industrial era, so it would go up to 5 minutes then, because I guess you've got bigger systems. Oh my god, I got a profit.
Well, how much did you make?
We're gonna make more. I'm not founding a religion. I'm building a holy site. Oh, I guess that's just gonna give me more faith because I don't have the money site. Maybe.
You convert it.
Nah, I'll just generate faith. That's fine.
What, do you object?
Well, I hope I object at some point. That'd be funny if it halved automatically at the industrial era. Set your turn timer to like 30 seconds, suddenly you've got 15 and 1,000 cities that you need to work with. Alright, what do we got?
Sorry, I saw the city of insert on here.
I really have no good. After Ethiopenhagen, I can't.
Ethiopenhagen.
You like
It's
that
so
one?
much- I do. I like that one. That one won. That one gets an A+. That one I will
Religion
try.
founded. Kai only God.
Oh
Wonder who
man,
discovered that one.
who discovered that one? Alright, so we got about 30 minutes left. Is anybody able to play tomorrow? I mean, I could be down for playing for tomorrow.
I can't.
Alright, well then screw that. Forget that, it was obviously a bad
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna be tuning into the extra live stream for a good chunk of the days.
Guy only God. I wonder if he chose for his pantheon, what was it, God King? Oh, it needs to be renewed. Siam, we're not friends anymore, but I still want to be. There we go. I mean, you
Stand
could-
outside Siam's window with the boombox, play a romantic song.
Alright, my money problems are definitely fixed now.
My civilization
That's what
should be.
I'm up for 26 hours, can't.
That's a lot of hours.
I'm sending missionaries my way.
I demand a nap every 4 hours, so I don't know. Don't send missionaries her way. She's got Martian law. You know, she'll take you out. Send it down here.
Martian.
Taco Town could use objection.
Where is, like, I'm exploring as much of this world as I can, but I don't have any real way to go out into the sea at the moment. Wait, can my units embark? Maybe.
Did you?
Actually,
But can they embark across ocean is the other question, because that's a little farther in.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that embarking only lets you go on the shallow hill.
Yeah, until you get, I forget what it is. I think it's not compass. Maybe it is compass.
I played the Polynesians.
Oh yeah, Polynesian. If you're Polynesian, you can do it. I mean, you're
Oh wait, Georgia is their shallow water connecting.
aha. Okay.
like, I don't even know what the religions do in this. Well, I mean, I know what they do, but I don't actually know what the belief sets are of them yet. So let's see. Shrines.
My God, roads take a long time to build.
I thought they only take like 2 turns.
Roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads.
It's not so much how many turns it takes to build a tile, it's how many turns it takes to build, like, the 10 miles between you and others.
Exactly.
I need the follower benefits.
Oh, and hope no one needs that.
Oh, pagodas and mosques. Which one?
Wait, a unit was killed.
Oh, that was the one that I think King Kai eventually decided he was going to kill me over, was Hagia Sophia.
Ah. Aha.
I am broke.
Objection was subject to Martian law.
Oh. It's time for a death battle, holy war.
Dun, 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 dun.
Costco is back. Nice. Fantasy Costco. I mean, all about...
Fantasy Costco.
Yeah, somebody needs to bring Pastor some religion. So let's see.
You want cats?
Man, not a dig in Fantasy Costco. Let's see what Cats gives. What's the follower religion? Faith to purchase cathedrals. That ain't bad, especially once you get the depending on what your followers are. See, I do like objections follower benefits. I like how you can like shop for religions in this apparently.
I just kind of...
Kai Only God would actually help me as a follower, because I think I've discovered most of the world wonders.
Is it worth it though?
Well, isn't that always the question? We really do need to ask ourselves that.
Yes, but the answer is always no.
I'm a science and economy based religion or system over here, so.
Okay, but imagine the cut to like that stuff when
You're dead.
Yeah. And also when, you know, the God King says, why thank you, I'll take that science for myself. You can live in Gress.
Office would accept objection for the legal revenue. Wow, there's shallow water connecting the continents. And Megafrost is looking for it.
Looking for what?
Looking for love in all the wrong places.
Objection.
Yikes. Objection.
Making noises at my cat and she's just staring at me like I'm an idiot. It's fair.
It's fair, cop.
It's a fair cop.
Oh my god. Not the landscapes, no.
How do we know if she is made of... Build a bridge out of her. Ah, but can you not also make bridges out of stone?
Denmark and Siam are friends. This is good. We're all friends. For now. But oh, that thin red line we toe.
My borders have red lines. Red Line Road. Ah.
I get it.
Local. Joke. Very, very weak one.
It's okay.
Although the street in
I just
particular
assumed it was
notorious for
terrible.
accidents.
Deserved the noise.
That's worth the purchase now. Do that. All my turns end pretty quick right now. I think Denmark's just keeping an eye on me. They've got their little trireme down in the corner of my one place, and I don't think it's moved in like 10 turns.
Yeah, I've noticed when my group of workers works on a road, but only like 3 of them are actually working on the road, and the other like 5 are just sort of working in a corner.
Sounds like what they do. What? Dude, stop converting my cities to your friggin' whatever that crap religion you have.
Do you object to my religion?
I do.
Objection.
But you, Steve, by objecting in my religion, you are merely asserting its dominance.
Yeah, dude, I don't play those, you just lost the game type games, so, no. Go home.
But you lost the holy war.
Yeah, go home and think about what you did.
Okay, I'm thinking about my next turn.
He's thinking. I'm thinking about my next turn too. Very exciting. I've had 3 cities for a while now. I think it's time for me to get a 4th.
Yeah, Spurs for projector.
How much do I need to buy a... Ugh, it's more than I thought. Crap.
Crap, screamer!
Crap scraper. Alright. Crap scraper. Roast beef demands silver. Printer will find a paper. About 10 turns away from a new city. That's my thought. That's my timeline.
Early demands silk.
Man, Pearlie's got high taste. Yep. Oh, Taco Town is beginning to adopt a religion.
What religion?
Fantasy Costco. They're just too close to be. And that'll make my cities grow faster. Which I don't know if I'm down with. Alright, 15 more minutes.
Objection.
Objection! Dude. See, this is one of those where it's kind of like a slow build-up, but I imagine that things will probably begin to go crazy.
If we don't keep having technical issues every week.
Yeah, no kidding.
Restart number 3.
Well, the first one was a trial. The second one was a lucky break for me as I was about to die. And this one is, well, Megafrost and King Kai are battling it out for score dominance.
Objection.
At least I can say I own Mount Kilimanjaro.
Both peaks.
Oh,
Yep.
do you have coffee there?
It's awesome. Best coffee I've ever had. Pretty impressive, man. Feels good.
Purpose of this expedition is to find any trace of last year's expedition.
I love that line. I think I hit modify Babel, but I didn't actually modify it. It's the same thing. Yeah. I'm down with that.
Mountaineer. 2 men skilled at climbing a mountain. By Jove, that'll be useful.
Okay. Didn't realize I could do this.
There's this guy.
Ooh, Babel in the race with the Great Wall. Well, that's a cool looking Great Wall, too.
It's a great wall.
That is one Great Wall.
Oh man, my boat is finally free. Paul, if you look at roast beef, he was trapped by the stuff there.
Oh, is that what it was? I was sitting like he has been there for a long time. And there's no way he could take over my city with a trireme. And I don't see any danger here. What is going on? Yeah, I accepted open borders with you for like a while ago, too.
Thanks for that.
Sitting here like, what play is he making? Like, what's going on here?
Long pond.
Yeah. Almost there. To where some cool stuff will start going down in Taco Town.
Down to the
Talk
town.
of the town.
Why is Buenos Aires sending out this spearman everywhere? Are they? No, they're cultural. Not even military. I don't get it.
I discovered currency.
Where'd you find it?
In my couch
Ouch.
cushion.
Yes! I'm so happy.
It made you very happy.
Something religious happened, I heard that. It is really quiet. This game is not like the kind that it's like, all right, I need you to move here. Go, 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 go. I mean, it's that. It's definitely not as exciting as Neverwinter. It's not. No, I am really down for playing Neverwinter too. I am.
Objections are spreading throughout the continent.
Really? Is it anywhere
Yes.
near? Is it anywhere near me?
Are you on this continent?
Is it which continent? You gotta say. You gotta give me more context than the pronoun.
The one
Continent
with the,
text.
the one with. Wow. The one that has an IT department and martial law.
Probably not. I only know one of those people. Ooh, Siam has enhanced the cats. Alright. Let's see what you've done. Ooh, religion spreads 25% faster. Nope, I have not met Martian law.
2 of my cities converted to objection.
And a holy war.
How even would I get them back to Martian law? I don't even know.
Over time, it can happen if you're producing enough faith pressure, specifically with your other cities as well. They'll begin to fight back. Also, you can build an inquisitor. That'll do it.
Oh dear.
And then a great prophet. A great prophet will bring back. Oh, okay, King Kai. Yeah.
I feel like the
Chicken tonight?
law gods are kind of consuming the world.
Let's see here. Follower. Even the happiness play.
I was playing as England. I'd send settlers from one side of the map all the way to the other, and I would name that town Tipperary.
I would send it to Siam, so that way Siam could fight the English.
My joke fell flat.
It did.
It's a long way to Tipperary.
You know, you could also, like, find a continent that's already been discovered and name it
Name it what? I don't want a lame holiday named me. Here we are going to celebrate Columbo Day. Columbo was a private investigator from Spain.
Yes!
Man, the revisionist.
No reboots of Columbo, please.
But we need
Also-
one.
He also discovered a land to the north called Kenyatta.
I believe they're also trying to like remake, I think, Magnum. I don't know how you could remake Magnum without,
I don't know why you'd
you know,
want to remake.
Magnum.
I mean, it's not the best show. It's not the worst, but it's not the best.
Because if you remake things now, it's like less scary than making something interesting and original that doesn't
Remakes
stamp
are
all over
vogue.
something that doesn't.
Remakes are in vogue. Just ask Spider-Man.
I don't think I found. I think like DuckTales, I think was okay, and the rest of them
good.
were.
DuckTales
Yeah,
is
like
good.
that's the one that's been good, and then all the other reboots I can think of have been poor.
Burt Reynolds
I know.
was offered, or what was it? Not Burt Reynolds. It's Magnum PI. Who is? Why can't I think of his name? Tom Selleck. He was offered the spot for Indiana Jones originally, but because of his commitments on Magnum PI, he turned it down.
Oh, that's a shame. I've seen the Voltron. I mean, granted, I never really watched the original, but the Voltron reboot on Netflix is pretty good.
Yeah, that one's good. That's fair. That one's a good one.
All right, we got 3 minutes. We got to make these 3 minutes count.
I'm just watching my workers just toil away on this Newton second road.
3 minutes. That's not enough time for this army of missionaries I'm building to convert to overthrow Martian law.
Horse.
You get out of my house.
Objection. Was?
All right. Make it happen, Quiet Smile. Hit enter. Let's do this.
I didn't realize there was a turn waiting for me.
All right. Uh-oh. Got another great prophet that I didn't ask for. Yeah, I'll wait till the next turn to do that. All right. Two minutes. 2 minutes.
Oh, that's interesting.
All right, my turn's over. Okay, apparently he's all given. Babel is given. We've all given Babel a horse. That's pretty funny.
I didn't even know I had horses to give.
1 minute.
I haven't even met Babel.
I told you, hard stop time. 11:30. I will hold to it. No more one more turn this time.
You say that
So
now.
what? We just like finish the turn and then we're done, or we stop in the middle of a turn.
Why do all these things need to have me give them orders?
I already hit next turn. Why is it asking me to do that?
There it is.
Alright. Next turn will be the last turn. Well, I'm waiting for my wife to come up also, that's part of it, so.
Lag, come on.
Blame it on the lag.
Yep.
Actually, I mean that sincerely.
Okay, there we go.
Alright. As I said, this will be the last turn.
Printer follows objection!
Ooh. It's dangerous. Okay, at the beginning of the next turn, I will save and we will call it there.
Sounds good.
Any objections?
Go home.
I think my wife is laughing at my headset, which is glowy. She just
Any
came up, she's
objections,
throwing her
ma'am?
head back and laughing. She's practically pointing at me.
Hi, Cal.
That's all I could hear when you said that.
No, Wesley ate that one. It didn't work. I threw it out. Yeah, exactly. It's that bad. It's just that bad. Okay, so I am now doing a hard save. And she is really laughing at me. You know what? It works. It works. See, some people say that I don't care how it looks as long as it works. What they really mean is that if it's plain looking, I don't care. If it's gaudy, I don't care if it works. I don't want it because it's gaudy. I don't care one way or another. Now people can definitely see my ears on stream too. It's pretty, man, these things are hideous. I can't even argue or it's pretty bad. All right, let's see. This will be known as 2018 1102 save.
And at the last second, I got back one of my cities from objection.
Oh, would you look at that?
Nice. Oh yeah, you can good. Yeah. You're good. Adios. Alright, cool. So I just saved, and we will kick things off there next time.
Next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Next time, Gadget. Next time.
Frank Welker is an impressive actor.
Alright, cool. I'm calling it there. Hope everybody had fun, because, I mean, yeah, I imagine with quite a few more turns next time, it will begin to kick off, and things will begin to, well, war will happen, let's be fair. War will break out, because King Kai won't let it go.
You just gotta look at your headphones there.
It's pretty good. I wonder if I could turn these off. Can I turn off the
Pretty
gaudy?
magnificent.
It is pretty bad. Like, I can't even...
They're selling glow-in-the-dark ones at $5 below, and I'm so tempted to get them just because they're stupid.
If I unplug the USB, will that shut the headphones off? Do the headphones still work? It looks like the headphones still work.
You're still shiny, though.
Oh, well, that should turn off, because now, look. Hey, Cal.
Oh, there we go. Delay. I forgot.
Shut
And
up.
now we can't hear you.
You should be able to hear me. You can't hear me?
Oh, there
Okay.
you are, there you are.
All right, good. No, I never left. There you are. All right, I'm done.
Go home!
Yeah, I'll stay there. All right, adios, everybody.
Night,
Good
everyone.
night.
Good night.